영상이 시작되기 전에 먼저 등장할 5개의 문장을 보여드릴게요. 빈칸에 들어갈 표현을 유추해보세요. 단어 하나하나를 직역하지 않고 전체 의미에 맞게 의역하고자 노력합니다. 그게 바로 영어식 사고의 출발이에요. 그럼 시작해볼까요?
Tangible results. The most vital foundation for language. A really interesting parallel with how artificial intelligence learns. Massive exposure, this big data input. It starts to implicitly grasp the structure.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're digging into something I think a lot of us wrestle with when learning a language. It's listening.
Mm-hmm.
You memorize vocabulary, you do grammar exercises, and you feel like you're making progress, right? You can see it.
Yeah, tangible results.
Exactly. But listening, sometimes it just feels like noise, doesn't it? Like, is anything actually happening in my brain? Am I building anything?
That feeling is so common. Really understandable. But that's exactly what we want to unpack today. Our mission, really, is to show how listening, even though it feels invisible, is actually laying down the most vital foundation for language.
Okay.
And we're going to look at a really interesting parallel with how artificial intelligence learns. I think it could really shift how you think about your own learning.
An AI parallel. Intriguing. So you're saying my brain might be working like some advanced AI without me even realizing it?
In some fundamental ways, yeah. More than you might think. Yeah, it should hopefully make a lot of sense soon.
All right, let's get into it then. This connection between our brains and, what did you call them? LLMs, large language models.
That's right, LLMs.
Yeah.
The connection is really striking. Both learn in a remarkably similar fashion, and it fundamentally comes down to input, just sheer volume.
Okay, input. So unpack that a bit. How is my brain like an LLM in needing volume?
Well, think about it this way. These AI models, they don't just magically understand language. They process billions, literally billions of sentences.
Wow, okay.
It's this massive exposure, this big data input that allows them to work. For humans, it obviously not billions in the same way, but it translates to thousands of hours of hearing natural speech. That's the big data your brain craves. Consistent listening.
Thousands of hours.
Well,
okay. And it's not just hearing sounds, right? The brain does something with that sound, like finding patterns.
Exactly. That's the next piece. Pattern recognition. Think about a baby. They hear, Mommy eats banana, then Daddy eats toast. No one gives them a grammar lesson on subject, verb, object.
Yeah.
But their brain, it just, it starts to implicitly grasp the structure. It happens for adults too. Maybe you hear, I don't know, we need to finalize the report, and then we need to finalize the presentation. Your brain automatically picks up, okay, we need to finalize that. Stays the same, the thing being finalized changes. No rules needed, just exposure. It's subconscious learning.
That's powerful. So it's picking up templates almost.
Sort of, yeah. And that directly builds your prediction ability, because you've heard so many patterns. When someone starts speaking, say, yesterday I went to
Your brain jumps ahead. It anticipates store, park, movies.
Precisely. And that ability to anticipate, to predict what's likely coming next, that's absolutely crucial for smooth conversation. And importantly, it comes directly from listening, not from like memorizing verb charts.
So just to make sure I've got this, our brains are basically building their own internal predictive text system, fueled entirely by listening. A bit like how AI learns from massive text data.
That's a really good analogy, actually, yes. And understanding that leads us to a really crucial point, this shift adults need in their learning approach.
Ah, okay. What's the shift?
Well, many learners, maybe understandably, spend most of their time on things they can control and measure. Easily reading, writing drills, grammar exercises.
Things with right or wrong answers.
Exactly. And listening often gets pushed aside. It's treated as maybe an extra activity, or it's avoided because, let's face it, it can be frustrating when you don't understand everything immediately.
Yeah, that passive feeling again. So what's the big takeaway here for someone listening right now?
The takeaway is this. You need enough listening for your brain's pattern recognition and prediction engines to really kick into high gear. It's not magic, it's accumulation.
So don't give up on listening just because it feels unproductive in the moment.
Please don't. Trust the process. When you're listening, even if it feels fuzzy or you're only catching bits, you are feeding your brain that essential data. You're building that foundation. Just keep putting in the hours. The work is happening, even if it's silent.
Silent work, big results eventually.
That's the essence of it. Listening's process is invisible, but the results, they're undeniable. The improvements it drives in your actual language ability, your fluency, your intuition, they're far deeper, far more real than any score on a written test. It truly is the silent architect.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? What else are we learning? Maybe in life generally, through processes that feel invisible. What other crucial skills are we building without seeing those immediate, tangible results?
That's a great question to ponder.
Something to chew on until our next deep dive.
영어와 시사경제 두 마리 토끼를 한 번에 잡는 알찬 시간 되셨다면 구독과 좋아요를 꾹 눌러주세요. 감사합니다.